So, more Gore Vazumbrog. We have a litany of things that we want to do. But I have added one more mod since the last time that I streamed. And it is this one, remove the encourage dev edict. Essentially, it gives every full state 10 dev cost, right? All provinces in a state. Essentially, this is a micro is an ass. Like, I don't like microing the dev edict. I think it's just tedious and it rewards like awfully boring busy work. So the way I like to dev is, you know, in the this, right? Is so much better. And that it just helps. It helps. And also, apparently, it helps the AI as well, because the AI apparently never used the dev edict. So, in essence, what I'm doing here is buffing the AI. And that's it, really. I'm buffing the AI. Also, the fact that I gave this land back to Thieving Arrow and they immediately lost it again, I didn't notice until I read a comment on my previous VOD. It's a good job, Thieving Arrow. You pack bloody idiots. What I will do is probably threaten war for the Angrod. Right? That's why we're building stuff. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it. We will need to do some more conversions. Basically, just things like this, right? Because we're never going to purge agate dwarves. So I'm going to have to, you know, convert them. That's fine. We'll keep an eye on that. 100 tradition general. Don't mind if I do. What do we get? 5363. Not terrible. Not terrible. What's that? That's 17 pips. Here we've got 13 pips. Yeah, 17 pips is our current highest. I think is 18 pips. Is it just 1 pip per monarch stat? I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true, but you know, it'd be nice if it was. Anyway, I'm gonna unpause, and this little ADHD ramble at the start is over. It is over indeed. So we have a couple of loans. We 8. Oh right, we just got out of frickin' Horde Curse. I'd forgotten. Let's see what we need to do. Right, Forgotten Art. This has got to be our next job, right? All known countries. All known countries that are dwarf, that aren't adventuring companies, I need to improve relations with them. Okay, so Ruby Hold. Let's just get 3 claims and then we're working on that, right? So I'm thinking it's going to be Ruby Hold, it's going to be Silver Forge. Yeah, Ruby Hold, Silver Forge, Tunger. You surely don't count. You do? Okay. I need to do it with 3. So these 3 are good enough. I need to improve relations up to 90 improved relations. Hey, you know, 12 pips. Very nice. Once a flower. Hey, Tanya. Gotta have the morning hydrations. True enough. I quit drinking energy drinks. And now we're using the SodaStream stuff. And it is not as nice, but it's good. Anything I want to build? Yeah, just some little bits and pieces. I mean, we're slightly over gov cap, so it would be nice to get that down. And yay. We're spying on Seg. Attacking you does bring Tulukt and Sariand. Okay, I don't care about this little snaky guy. That's whatever. Hallelujah. Globet ist zu Maria. Idea-wise, do I want to take a trade idea? I don't... do we care about the trade station? I don't think so. I'm gonna take an idea. I'm gonna take an idea. work on trying to get these titanium guardians up and running. But first here, we're going to fabricate a claim on Agrod 9. And then if I revoke you, we're going to try and threaten war. Although I don't know if I can do it while there's a rebel there. Yeah. I wonder, will you give me military access? No. You are... Okay, you're... Maybe we just attack them, right? Because then I can use the fact that, you know, you're going to get completely mulched to take land from Bursartantius. Yep, that's the plan. That's the new plan. That is the new plan. We're going to war. Orlazam, I already have a claim on you, don't I? Yeah, I do. So, can't get an extra one just yet. Definitely want to get you murdered. Also, I have had a think, and I know what is the next campaign after this one. And it's going to be another dwarf. I want to try out the Anbennar Anbennar content expanded mod, and I'm going to do the Amaldir mission tree from that mod. That is Muplan. Meanwhile, we'll go over here, and we will once again wield the Earthshaker Spear. Or sphere, even. Deep in the tunnels of molten core, Nelly held the Earthshaker sphere aloft. Its metallic surface shimmered in the lamplight, the runes twisting like molten silver. A faint hum resonated through the stone, tickling at the edge of hearing. "Ready yourselves," Nelly said, his voice steady despite the tremor in his hand. As he activated the sphere, the unyielding rock before them rippled like water. The walls of a new tunnel unfurled, smoothly and sturdy, their shape guided by Nelly's intent. The dwarves followed in awe as the passage stretched onwards, revealing glimmers of iron, gold, and clusters of glittering gemstones embedded in the newly exposed rock. "By the ancestors," muttered Gotrek, a veteran miner. "It's as if the mountains revealing secrets willingly." Yet as the sphere pulsed again, the hum deepened, resonating through their bones. A nearby boulder quivered and cracked apart, sending shards skittering across the floor. For a fleeting moment, the runes on the sphere's surface flared a sullen red before settling back into their shifting silver glow. Nally frowned but pressed on, his team exchanging uneasy glances. Hours later, their carts overflowed with precious ore. The dwarves laughed and toasted their success, their pickaxes resting against the walls shaped by the ancient relic. So, molten core is here, we've got copper, and yeah, it's now 8 dev. Very cool, very nice. We'll take it. Don't care about goblins. Don't like that I keep getting those events. There is nothing for me to do with my colonists. So maybe I just like pop it in one of my holds. Well, I mean, let's repair, of course. We got a few holes that we still need to repair. Okay, we are ready for the attack. Conquest. We can do anti-monstrous still anyway. Yeah. So 4432 is probably the best for this, yes. And we're essentially just going to hold this position while we siege the rear. We will now get our claimage here. 22 dev, you've been busy. And then you, the maximum is 9. Alright, we're gonna now remove all of these. And improve relations with you, and also you. So yeah, you have 80,000 troops. I have enough. Don't I have a, 3 siege somewhere? You're a 2 siege. Let's swap you out for Mr. 3 siege. We're gonna go and rush over here. We'll quickly kill your troops. drop the infantry. You're going to go there. You're going to go there. All right. Burst is preparing. And the plan is simply going to be wait until I win. Because after a certain point, you will just give me everything I want. I could avoid taking this, and then the war would last a much, much shorter time. But, you know. Oh, there we go. That's the... Like, this will take so much less time to get to than this. Dwarven Pantheon we will convert. Just need to make sure that the tricksy elves don't find a new way into the mountains. Like through Ferranulin or something. This is all one area. Yeah, so let's put a supply depot behind so we don't take so much attrition. And yeah, continue paying off loanage. I'm going to spend the admin to get that down as well. And just keep an eye out, right? We still can't move through Argordston. We can't move through Ferranulin. We can't move through Segdir. So right now, the only way that they can get to me is the path that I have locked up. Oh, we have an expedition to do as well. Which one do we want to do? They're all special ones, so let's go Opal Heights. You know what? I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna start it. Start it with the absolute bare minimum. These Chromium ones are often very, very short and easy. Oh, the question is, do I fuck it, we're gonna attempt to siege as Cassad. Yeah, take the money, because we can continue to pay off loans. Because you never know, if I manage to... No, I'm never going to be able to piece out Bersertenches separately. Unless I give this land back to Thieving Arrow. Well, let's actually check this. Return cores. Thieving Arrow, Thieving Arrow, Thieving Arrow, Thieving Arrow, Thieving Arrow. You know what? You don't need Escaset. If we do this... and this, and potentially this, then we can still full annex Thieving Arrow. I think that's a great idea. We are, in fact, coming up with plans. We'll give it a shot at least. Ascasat has fallen. Good, good. Do we attack into the hill? You know what? We'll do both. You can slow down. Oh, we're the defender in a mountain? Huge. And you know what? Spellbook. Oh, we turned away from war magic. Damn it. Enchanting Envoy doesn't help us. Evocation doesn't help us. Invisibility doesn't help us. False Life. Not really. Long Strider? Not really. Okay. We're doing magic on those casualties, though. That was huge. Goods produced in Hodovar sounds great. Camp of Kobolds, go get them. Going well so far. Oh, huge. That was quite a quick siege. Like, their troops are still relatively... Nah, I mean, it felt like that battle took a while, but maybe I was just wrong. A Bahir sighted, okay. Okay, so you have stopped me from getting to here, but if I attack you, you're going to reinforce. I'm going to blow up these walls to make it a bit faster for me. Surely I win the siege race. I do, okay. So if I go there, are you going to try and reinforce that battle? That was bad. Another couple of glorious battles for us. And you're going to move to a cat bar. Do I want another trade idea? I kind of do, yeah. Which gives us the Titanium Guardians. In ages past, Vazumbrog had many guardians. The most famous of these were neither heroes nor guardsmen, but the tall, unyielding sentinels made from the namesake metal of the titanium hold. The golems of Vazumbrog were stalwart sentinels made to face the most daunting and fearsome of tasks. Cast from titanium and adorned in protective runes, the golems were resistant to all manner of magic, perfect guardians of the cursed relics sealed deep in Vazumbrog's vaults. Terrors in combat and tireless in guardianship, the golems kept many roles: vault guardians, gatekeepers, and heavy support for dwarven troops facing goblin and orc incursions into their territory. So, a bit of fort maintenance, not terrible. We do have an unlimited surrender. We could just win now. Like, how far are we from... Okay, I can separate piece you and get 335. I think we can go further. I want money. That's like the big thing for us right now. Alright. Ooh, we've completed an mission. The Forgotten Arts. In the past, golems were a common sight in ancient Old Dwarf, with some holds boasting more of them than others. But nowadays they're a rarity, and the few that remain are often old and malfunctioning. Though the knowledge of golemancy has not been entirely lost, many specialized runic scripts used to control them have been forgotten, and it's challenging to find a dwarf with practical knowledge. Restoring the facilities will require considerable effort from the state. So we get the runic conclave happening. Our scholars, engineers, and rune mages will meet and create a comprehensive plan for our golem industry. The chamber buzzed with energy as Lorik Runehand tapped his rune-inscribed staff against the stone floor. Around the table sat scholars with ink-stained fingers, engineers clutching blueprints, and runesmiths with fragments of crystalline components laid out before them. Gentle dwarves, Lorik began, a broad grin spreading beneath his meticulously braided beard. For the first time in centuries, we have the resources and unity to dream big. The golems of old were not merely tools, they were the very lifeblood of dwarven progress. Let us reclaim that glory. An engineer unrolled a schematic, revealing a massive foundry complex with interconnected assembly lines. The key is scalability, she said, tapping the diagram. If we cast and forge bodies in standard sizes, we can reduce costs without compromising durability. Efficient, Lorak mused, stroking his beard. But we need data crystals, more than we can currently produce. Without them, our golems would be nothing but hollow husks. A runesmith leaned forward. We could focus on refining runic drives. If we simplify codified instructions, the initial models could be task-specific. Miners, guards, even builders. And the power source? A scholar interjected. Damestier cores are potent but volatile. Binding an elemental might offer more stability. But would it respond predictably? Lorak countered, his eyes gleaming with curiosity. Imagine a rebellious elemental in a titanium body. Laughter rippled through the room. They were far from agreement, but the air was thick with excitement. For the first time since Old Dwarf, the dream of large-scale golemancy felt tangible. Our work golem capacity increased by 2. To increase our golem workforce, we need to invest into runic workshops, forges, and assemblies. You can do that by granting a privilege to the mages. Alright, well, let's go and have a look at the mages estate. Where are you at? Work golem facility investment. So we lose 500 gold. We will fund new foundry assemblies and runic workshops dedicated to industrial golemancy. We can expect the investment to strengthen our work golems in 5 years' time. I'm going to wait like 3 months, and then we're going to do it. Oh, you're not even responding. You're not even trying to reinforce. Huge. Oh yeah, we don't need these anymore. And we took a very nice fort. Alright, how close are you to giving me all of your money? You are right there. And war reps? I think we're close. I think we can still get that. Alright, we throw these 2 sieges down and we get it. Also, magical experience is like 5 months away from being complete. And another conversion. Alright, 1 siege there. Does that make you want to give me everything I want? It does. Fantastic. A pillagery. I mean, clearly we got a pillage as well. I know I'm getting greedy. Alright, here we go. Before you get to that fort. Beautiful. Beautiful peace deal. Absolutely gorgeous peace deal. Get out of the mountain. And then all of you. I mean, do I even need to do anything here? No, we just peace out. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous peace deal. Huge. Big win. And 1 click and a core. Everyone get there, and we can also... these are all literally useless, so whatever. So, we have a lot of money. I am just gonna... First of all, I'm gonna spend the 500 ducats on the work golem facility investment. The work of designing, constructing, and powering our golem workforce requires significant resources that aren't readily available. Proper state involvement and sizable capital needs to be spent to enable our runesmiths to do their work to the best of their abilities. So, big click. And also we have new missions that we need to look at. So, The hold of Vazumbrog is magically warded by magical project or spell. Okay. That means I need to start doing abjuration learning after this is finished, like in 3 months' time. Good to know. I need to own Segdir, working on it. I need to complete one more monster hunt, which I need to get my boys over there. So let's work on that as well. Give me the Dalvekaverker. And will you give me military access? No. Who will give me military access? You will. Okay. So Dalvekaverker. Build it there. Some beautiful cavern profits. You'll love to see it. All right, and now with all of those things that I need to pay for out of the way, we're going to pay off a couple of loans. Ba-da-bum, bum, bum, ba-ba-bum, bum. All right, so you give mill access. Thank you very much. We get there, we go back. Is this pre or post Horde Curse? Post. We finished Horde Curse at the very end of the last stream. That's why we are 12k in debt. So we cancel the mill access. We finish our magical infrastructure. Now you can go there, get black flags. You're just gonna drill there, I think. Oh, we can just build a hunt. Right, we need to be there. Right, we're gonna get our guys over there now. What was the other thing I wanted to do? 6 hunts are on it. Amaldir, I need to own it. Yeah, so we need to conquer, and we need to learn. Right, that's what I was doing. We need to do studying magic, abjuration. Which, to be honest, is like... I think when it comes to magic, I go back and forth on which ones I really like, right? In multiplayer, summon extra planers is really key for early game wars. Getting 40 cannons is kind of huge. It just is insanely good. For single player, especially if you're dwarves, I love Magical Fortress. The Orb of Omniscience, I'm absolutely a massive fan of nowadays. The Homunculus, obviously, is huge. The ones I don't really care about, Artifact of Enthrallment, Battle Mage Academy, Theatre of Simulacra. Army of the Dead is obviously very situational. But these 3, 4 are like my absolute go-tos every time. Anyway, you are now a black flagged. And we're going to get you to come all the way down here, up through here, and into here. So I can do my hunt. What do I want here? Lose 20 precision legitimacy? No. My artist died, so we'll grab Mr. All Power Cost. In single player, I'll say getting the light blue one to make the AI like you more helps a lot, though. I mean, sure, I guess. I just never found it to be that key. Being able to use the spells. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Oh yeah, new expedition. We're going to do Shattered Camp. And I'm again just going to click it because it worked last time, so why not? And I'm also going to do the whole threaten for this as well. Strike the gears and pry the gate open? Yeah. Oh, it's probably the wrong option there. Usually losing org is the better one. Do I want an admin idea? No, I want that extra idea group. Oh, Callisto formed. The fickleness of AI relationships can really use a boost. True. So, beginning a hunt right there. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter if you're exiled. So, begin a hunt. A very large troll is what we're going to search for. Very nice. So that event is going to pop up soon. The grim stalwarts of the Dalvek Fakir trudged heavily into the great cavern, there to investigate the rumours of a very large, and thus surely very dangerous troll. The dwarves were tense, weary, and more than a little hungry, so it was with no little pleasure that they began to discover edible fungi, and even serpent's bloom along the cave walls and floors. Deep roots, serpent's vine, cave grass, even the more exotic firebuds, shimmerfruit, and crystal rokon, all looking ever more suspiciously arranged. And then they saw it, the very large troll. Or more accurately, a very rotund troll, peeking out from behind a cavern wall and smiling at the dwarves, sampling the assorted underground comestibles. "Little strong-locked dwarf friends," he roared genially. "You enjoy greasewood starter food? You come home with Scorry, me Asfrey and little Ulvol, and you come here for a big feast. We saw you coming a long time ago. Set up everything you can see, best, most forward foot. Come, eat, fill up your water skins, and fill up your packs with leftovers for the long trip home." I don't know why that's the troll voice. It just is. It literally just is. But yeah, we get a very large increase of tolerance of trolls. Okay. That's fine by me. I think I have trolls in here, do I? I do. And they give supply limit modifier, which is nice. I very much enjoy it. Also, that castle needs upgrading. We have now done enough of the expeditions to do our legacy. We're doing a bit of trolling. We are, in fact. Once we were held as the Vault Hold, safeguarding everything deemed too perilous by Old Dwarf. But when Old Dwarf crumbled, we were left to watch helplessly as a flood of refugees poured out from the Serpent Spine, hold after hold falling like dominoes. Once we were the western shield of the Segbandal, our strength and courage standing strong against any threat. But betrayal and complacency brought it down too, leaving behind only scattered remnants who cared only for their own safety, too scared to even leave their holds. Now it's time for us to forge our own destiny. So, Forged Unity event happens. The great hall of Vazumbrog was silent as the General Emperor entered, his cloak sweeping the stone floor. His armor, forged of titanium and steel, gleamed in the candlelit hall. The faction's representatives, Thrain Stonefist, General Magda Ironmarch, and Master Lorik Runehand, stood at attention, their earlier argument simmering beneath tense expressions. The General Emperor raised his hand. "Enough!" His voice carried the weight of the mountain. "We are one hold, one people. I will not see the legacy of Dalvek Fakir splintered by pride." He turned to Thrain first. "Stonefist, your passion for exploration is undeniable. You and your scouts will lead expeditions into the depths, ensuring our tunnels are safe and mapped." To Magda he said, "Ironmarch, your discipline and strength are the bedrock of our defences. You'll command our warriors and engineers to fortify the hold and drive our enemies from the Dwarvar." Finally he looked to Lorik. "Runehand, you and your scholars will preserve our past and shape our future. Study the relics we recover, rebuild the wisdom we've lost." The three representatives exchanged glances, reluctant but thoughtful. The General Emperor stepped forward. "Each of you carries a vital part of Dalvek Fakir's legacy. Together you will forge it anew. Remember the words." Thrain broke the silence first. "Titanium does not break," Magda nodded firmly, "nor bend." Lorik smiled faintly. "Nor shatter. Into the future as one." So, we get a Tier 3 Gov reform. Currently, we're using Expanded Royal Court for the progress growth, but whatever. We get centralizing funds 50% of the costs. We get fort defense, reform progress growth still. That's huge. And then an extra leader without upkeep. Very nice. Titanium orders. Hello there, JT. How you doing, man? So still haven't unlocked any new missions. We still need to get these 3 done. And then that's already done. We just need to get the others done. Right. So, if I can... I don't think I'm strong enough to threaten this guy. Maybe I am. We will see. We have him as a rival. I don't think he's going to be swayed by a threat. But I could just fucking attack him. His tributaries wouldn't join in. Krahaga and Itzako would join in. But essentially, all I would do is march into Segdir and hold it, and then just take all of that. It is an plan. And then I could, like, maybe piss out of here. And I mean, who are you at war with? Bavari? Okay. Feral Goblin Tide. Cavern Profits. You think this segment of the mission tree is neat? Yeah, I'm enjoying myself. So we're going to get our 80k over here. You are also going to get over here. Shattered Windows of Broken Peace. I hate this mission. Like... If they force the minorities out, so be it. Yeah, that's fine. Let's bring down bats first. Goblanic Shamanism Trader. No, go away. We are not accepting goblinoids in our situation. Not happening. Go away. Another war against Tugend is also necessary for the reclamation of Skomdia. Plus we have a nice fort there. Alright, the bats. I've read all of these before. These are just the special projects for the monuments. I'm not going to go through and read them again. They do become... They're very, very long, and it's a little repetitive. So that's why I'm not reading those. But if you're watching on the VOD channel, feel free to pause. They are... It is good. What's the logging camp mission? No, it's here. Okay, right. I forgot I had this mission. I need to put a fort here. Okay. Appreciate the reminder about that. It also needs a rampart and a supply depot. And then I get myself one of those citadels, like I have here in Gripbok, which probably also needs its fort upgrading. I'm gonna need somebody to give me knowledge. Is there anybody who would be willing? Tungar is close. Alright, let's get knowledge from Tungyal. Okay, we've got a bit of rebel situation to do as well. Honestly, we can just attack you now, I think. One of your dudes isn't even going to help you. Get rid of those goblins. Alright, looks like you're just on fucking rebel duty then. You're still doing stuff. And then the magma oozes are going to get rid of as well. You're all going to get into Segdir. You can go deal with my rebel problem. Siege of Segdir's over. Repair those valves. We lose even more soldiers. If I was to sue you for peace, I would require 35 war score. Alright, let's go to Azkasur. Oh, We maybe sent a little too much down there. or a little too little. Oh, apparently we can do a different one. Yidab's Nest. Let's just raise the morale. And honestly, probably the org. And then start. Goblins fleeing from the country, you'd love to see it. First chamber, search for leads. And then we need to get down there. There's no fort, and I can't get down there fast enough. So let's just kill that and then come back down. 3 mercantilism. That is tempting. I will take it. We like trolls. Do I want a small increase? No, I'm going to get the moderate increase. I want to get that to integrated. Oh. Siege there. I mean, if you just give me what I want, then we're being chillin'. This would be nice, but I'm 1 war score short. You know what? Let's just split up. No, that's not the button I wanted. Whoops. Automated siege, and then automated siege. And eventually I'll get what I want. Inspired invention, 2.5 innovativeness, very nice. I'm also going to grab myself the next admin tech, even though I've not got the thing yet. And we're going to go for another mill idea. And I'm thinking offensive ideas because of the general pips. Specifically because here, my titanium stratocracy, I get a general becoming ruler when the ruler dies. More pips, more mana. So yeah, we're going to go offensive ideas. It will pair with Inno to give us more siege. It'll pair with trade for trade efficiency and movement speed. But yeah, offensive ideas is the plan. More shock, please. More recruitment time. And we're very close to getting more fire as well. God, this peace deal is just agony to look at. Statesman died. We'll grab Mr. Dwarf trade efficiency guy. Oh, there's a fort. It's already in a siege. Fuck. Fucking Bavaria got to all of the sieges first. Sleeping Nest, kill them in their sleep. Segdir is not sieging that. I'm going to build a spy network on you, though. And yeah, honestly, just go back. I think we've got enough. Like, as soon as Boov pieces out, then we're going to be fine. Split tunnels, always go left. Build the own bridge, we're dwarves after all. And then we're going to convert Kugdir. God damn it. East Nest gets dev cost. I don't think I'm gonna... Oh, I'm definitely gonna upgrade that, but I don't think I'm gonna dev anything there yet. Alright. Repair them in full, let them rest, get a little bit of money, a little bit of mana. And a new exploration. Let's do Shattered Camp. And we're again going to just raise the morale just a bit and raise the org to there and start that expedition. Come on, oh, there, we're done. Nope. All right, Zocca is out of the mountain. And if I attack now, Zocca will still join. That's crazy. Let's grease the doors to open them up. Yeah, I need you to not peace out just yet. That's fucking nuts. Okay, he made you release some tags. That's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to attack Soccer. That's fine. It is what it is. And I can't core any of this stuff because Segdeers. Segdeers cores, but it's fine. The Great Forge. We will hold the line against the goblins. And get some loot. We lose some soldiers. So owning Segdeer, I think I have to core it as well, and then I have another mission complete. We'll bring down the giant bats again. Alright, so this is going to be you fully occupied, and we're going to definitely take all of the land. Take aim at the bats. And then everyone get to Segdeer for, once again, we must attack Zocca. We'll also take superior firepower. Originally a dwarf of unknown origin, Crummel Orcslayer joined the Dalvekvikir at the unprecedented age of 23, having personally slain a nest of deep crows, bird-like insects of an unknown but likely horrible origin. From his early noteworthy actions, his legend would only grow, and he earned the name Orcslayer for his actions single-handedly slaying an entire orc warband over the course of but 1 month, and famously relieved the orcish siege of Huldjorkad, saving his fellow dwarves with the might of his two-handed greatsword, Setsunklufa, Skycleaver. Over the course of his life, Crummel Orcslayer would put his experience and thoughts into words and compile a comprehensive list of grudges and wrongdoings done to Dwarvenkind by its enemies over the millennia, aptly named Crummel Orcslayer's Book of Dwarven Grudges. In time, Old Age did what no other enemy of Dwarfkind could. The Orcslayer became one of only a handful of the Dalvekvikir to die of old age, a fact which is said to have infuriated the great warrior to his last breath. Based. Very based. Do I want that, or do I want this? Not sure. And let's get the goblins out again. That fort is done, so there's something else stopping me from taking that mission. Rampart and supply depot. Rampart means I'm going to have to dev you, or I'm just going to destroy your workshop. My interest payments are nuts. Let's grab still some admin points, I think. Oh, Kozinad still needs a manufactory, but it's still digging. So yeah, pace deal here is gonna be... Still can't get him finished off. Still, that's fine for now. Maybe I'll leave him with this cave. And then getting rid of some goblins. Very nice. Siege of Askasur is over. Oh, we have rebels up there. That is a mountain, but I feel like I've got strength over them. Like, oh yeah, especially when you run away. Like, if you won't even defend with all of your dudes against me when you have the mountain defensiveness, why are you not just piecing out at this point? I'll just put them both on automate, and then we can look at it later. Yeah, those interest payments are absolutely disgusting. Professionalism is nice. And goblins fleeing is also nice. Maybe I can try and like get some money from you. Like 1,500 ducats might... Yeah, it's a couple of loans, you know. Yeah, let's get the dev. Alright, all the beasts are cleared. Everything's so expensive. Alright. So that's completed. We gained 300 ducats, which is going to come in very handy. And a bunch of mana points as well. I'm actually going to go to the cartels and grab myself the cheaper debt. And then I'm going to pay back some expensive debt. Slightly better. Interest payments are down by about 10 ducats. Do I want to take the next mill idea? Yes, I do. And that siege ability is going to be really nice as well. Plus, next idea is coming soon. But yeah, I do now want your money. That's going to be a thing that we do. Oh, we're also at war with Sariand. We'd claimed the hold, the dragon ruined, the dark secrets down below, our forebearers' skills of constructcraft. Wait a minute. This is the song. Oh, shit. Hang on. Boom. I've got this. I've got something for this. We're not going to read this. We're not reading this. Ain't no way I'm reading this. Especially when I can get someone to fucking sing it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Wait. Oh, I lost it. So this is Eliada Path that has sung this. She's the one, I think she's also the developer of Vazumbrog, but she sang the Golomancer's Work song. So here we go. I have not listened to this yet.
We claimed the hold, the dragon ruined, dark secrets down below. Our forebears' skills of construct craft shall doom our purple foe. First came the household serving staff, titanium-clad maids, old butlers sent out to the streets, or on Dalbeck Vecker raids. Then as our golomancy grew, so grew the golems rose. We sent them deep beneath the earth to mine for iron and coal. Next even dwarven warriors rose, could not be thought secure. The battle ranks the golems take from warriors strong and pure. The unemployed took to the streets, these sturdy women and men. From every mouth came the same cry, titanium does not bend.
Awesome. There are multiple verses, and so I've got, I think there's the music that I've gotten, the whatever you call it, the poem, the song, the working song, yeah. It's a little over 2 minutes long, and that was a little over a minute, so I think there's one more verse, but we get to that later down the mission tree. But yes, the progress marches on. The Vault Wardens have finished implementing the latest investments into the Golem infrastructure. So, Golem facilities are still level 0, but work Golem facilities are now level 1, and capacity 2. I don't know how to make use of them yet, though. So, boom, done, lovely. Opt out of AI training. I've heard of that. It's fucking stupid what they're doing. Twitch. AI is just a fucking plague at this point. So do I need to do this again? Invest more into them? I don't have the money for it, so we're not gonna right now, but that's something we're definitely gonna look into. But yeah, we're also going to get money from Sariand. Don't I support Mr. Bezos? I think what would be, you know, absolutely a benefit to mankind is if Mr. Bezos and Mr. Musk, they decide that, you know what, Mars is like the thing to do. You know, they're both into that whole space stuff, right? I support them being the first people to attempt to set foot on Mars. I don't care if they get there. I'd prefer it if they don't, honestly. But I want them to be the first to try. You know what I'm saying? That would be kind of peak. I want them to try. You know, put your money where your mouth is. And fuck me, you got a big mouth, so you know there's a lot of money and a lot of big mouths. Exactly. And look, if they fail to reach Mars, yeah, but kind of fall early and land in, you know, like Moscow, then that's just a big win for humanity, right? I see absolutely zero problems with the situation. All right, well that was a little bit of a fail of an attack. Can I get some money? You won't even white piece. Ugh. Do I just take the win? Yeah, I just take the win. Fuck it. Let's get out of here. I need to get this institution 3 grand, fuck me. Another thing that I like doing is transmute to gold. It would be nice to get to this so I can, you know, sort out the money woes. Zocca is no longer a valid rival. So we will... Tugend, we'll put them back in. And... honestly, Orlism. And we will... I do want to click this button before I start the cores. Did I accidentally remove Kuranuleg and spend Diplo points? I feel like I may have done. Either way. Get these cores sorted. I assume Segdir is one that we started coring? Yes. And then we'll get another one of these that are useless. Do I take more loans just to get the... Take more loans just to get the institution? Ooh, Mithridum is no longer Goblin. Huge. Big news. Selling titles, I think I'm going to do as well. How long have we got until that? 1590? I do have time. How about we do that? We have so many great projects we still have to do. Printing press, I think, is necessary to do. More so than anything else. And then Cosinad, do we have enough? Oh, we still can't build anything. You're still repairing. Oh, Deni Genraj is getting annoyingly scarily big. Thankfully, you're guaranteed there, so I'm not going to lose this land to them. I also want GovCap from you. You're already giving it. Cartels, I've already got it. Alright, I'm getting GovCap from all of them now. Where do I make most money from? Trade is 50, tax is 40. And get another one cord. These cores are quite expensive. Have they been deving? Yeah, they have a bit. A recent shift in the tectonics of a local cavern revealed what appears to be some kind of ancient dwarven bunker. The interior is filled to the brim with weapons, but the design has included a luxurious living space, cluttered by various personal trinkets, and even a serpent bloom farm. There's a lot we could learn from both this bunker and from the records within. In the Dead Dwarf Depths. So, admin cost, dip cost, mill cost, or tech cost and idea cost for 10 years. I think the next thing we're going to research is mill. So I'm going to go with that mill cost. Purely so I can get rid of the negative inno. also going to grab you. Also, it's a huge technology. Might be why we were losing to Sarian so hard. Oh, huge. Getting rid of the goblins. It's also very tempting to go after Greedy Grin. You're guaranteed by Kanzad. That's interesting. Anyway, we'll grab our new units, the Fire and Tortoise. Still have to go to war with Cooked Deer at some point. The alliance with Voron March is a little annoying. We also need to go to war with Asdir. Allied with Krak, who are fighting Kurin. We'll leave it go for now. It might be that Krak takes this land, and we might be able to take it. I'm not murdering gnolls, am I? Oh yeah, this definitely, yeah, okay. These places are... East Hollow? Where's East Hollow? Okay. Yeah, we just need to convert them. Let's start off with you, though. Dwarf 6 is up here. Yeah. That's fine. Bunch of cores. Get that core done as well. Segdir is almost done. Oh, I probably should have accepted that from Tunger. Who are you at war with? Grafenor. Oh, you're about to die. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Opposite. You're about to kill. You're allied with Orlagillivar. No! Fuck. I hate that. Greedy Grin are now non-monstrous, so I lost the fucking CP. I'm so tempted. No, I am fucking. I do not like. I am a dwarf. I am purging the fucking goblins. You've just come to me and said, "Oh, we're no longer monstrous." My response is, "The fuck you aren't. You are monstrous. You're a goblin. You will never not be monstrous." It annoys me so much. Like, it feels like it's such an obvious thing, right? You are monstrous. You will always be monstrous. To me, your perception of yourself is fucking irrelevant. So, monster, fucking die. Non-monstrous my ass. You don't get to decide if you are monstrous or not. That's for me to decide. Thank you kindly. It should be my perception of you. So I'm attacking a little earlier than I would have otherwise have liked, but it is what it is. Decent general. Do I want to lose my guy? No. I'll just lose the legitimacy. That's fine. Segdir is now cored. Which should be a mission complete. Maybe I need to be at peace for it, though. Let's have a look. Legacy of Segbandal. I need to improve the inland route as an active trading policy in the Middle Dwarvar node. Gives me siege ability. Kind of huge, actually. Our long history together makes it difficult to separate the glory of our shared accomplishments from the mistakes of the past. The stranglehold on resources that prevented us from reclaiming Bogig Vazumbrog. The treachery of the Segband that resulted in the destruction of our sister hold. Many of our people grew up in Segdir and recall both the shelter they were given as well as the feeling of being second-class citizens. Yet before it was throttled by Segdir's greed, short-sightedness, and thirst for power, the Segbandal started as an alliance of equals. Is this alliance still feasible? Or should we leave it in the past? So rail connection between Vazumbrog and Segdir will be restored. Any province that has its rail repaired will gain 2 production. If we have 6 buildings in Segdir, the trade center and trade building will be upgraded. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get number 6. Courthouse. Before we do that mission. And then, yeah, we need Amaldir. No, Duden Pitter. Which apparently means, like, rot hole in Welsh. We no longer have anti-monstrous against you. Oh, wow. You released Burning Spear. But you didn't... Oh, wait, no. What the fuck? You're still at war with him. You just lost all of your occupations. Defender against current Ulig in the Salgay. That must be some kind of mission thing. Some lore disaster that I don't know about. My court mage has died. We'll grab another court mage. Do I want another trade idea? Yeah, I do. We'll get our final and also the stab cost modifier. In the year 472, Call Vazumbrog was unmade. It was not a goblin horde, nor an orc warband that felled the mighty fortress, but something far more potent and far more unexpected. On a day like any other, with no warning given, the Hunter of the Deep came upon Vazumbrog. A great dragon of deepest purple scales, it tunneled into the hold from the deepest levels, circumventing the titanium hold's many defenses and killing all who stood in its path. The corrosive breaths ravaged flesh and melted the titanium golem sent against it, while its mere presence maddened and dazed the dwarves that it came upon. The beast killed tens of thousands before the General King admitted the hold could not be saved, sending the remaining Titanium Guardians against the dragon in a desperate bid to buy time. The King ordered an abandonment of the lower levels and began to organize the total evacuation of all dwarves in Vazumbrog. While the refugees fled to other holds of the Segbandal and prepared to regroup and retake their home, the dragon settled into its new home. The bottom levels of the hold soon became saturated with gaseous poison, which mixed with the virulent magics and innumerable cursed artifacts in the deep vaults to create the dragon's wound, a glowing purple miasma that leached into the spirit and melted the flesh, a permanent stain on reality, commemorating the tragedy and hubris of the titanium hold. Very sad, but, you know, +1 maneuver and recover army morale speed is quite nice. But yes, very, very sad, very sad. Building isn't complete yet. And there it is. So, we get the rail connection completed between... It's just between Hodovar? No, okay, all the rails down here. That's actually really nice. If I wait longer until we can repair rails, I don't know when that is, though. What tech is it? Is that tech 15? I don't know. I'm just gonna do it now. I don't mind. Very, very nice. I now have 53 supply limit in all of these provinces. And Dwarvar rails. Cool. Big fan. So yeah, the big thing that I want here... Do I forego these in order to get this? That's my peace deal right there. Unless this is cheaper. It's more expensive, but not by enough to matter. Oh, shit. Well, that's probably 5,000 dead dwarves. I want admin. Can I survive? Oh, yeah. $6.5 inno for the money. I'll take the debt for that. Just wipe out all these goblins. You're gonna get pushed all the way to Segdir, I think. By the way, thanks, Gulen, for letting them through. Much appreciated. Love that. Such a vibe. Anyway, I think I prefer the roads. As soon as this falls, you're... I mean, I'm surprised you're not giving me this already. Oh, you are. Okay, good. Gulen has fallen. And we take a very nice peace deal. Giving us a border with Kanzad. Also gives us a border with this from Gulen. I'm tempted to threaten war. You are no longer necessary. You, I might as well fabricate on both of these and then get rid of you as well. And then Gulen, build spy network. State magical doodads, very nice. Let's do... do we do magical fortress or do we immediately go and do more study? I think we do the magical fortress. Yeah, that's fine. You are going to go sit here, and I'm going to core all of our provinces. The Vazumbrog has the Topaz Throne, which is advisor cost and stab when I get to level 3. It's kind of meh, but it is Mithril, which is kind of huge. It's also Topaz Dwarf, so we don't even need to worry too much. Have you not finished this yet? You have. Okay, so why is this not working yet? Ramparts. It needs a supply depot. Oh, shit. We fucked up on this. Gold Rush. Oh, so huge. So huge. Let's pay off some more loans. Let's make sure we pay off the correct loans as well. So I need with 3. So interest payments are going down. Income is looking hot as fuck. And we're going to go down here and get ourselves a supply depot. Almost getting a next government reform. This is almost timed out, but I mean, do we have enough time to get it done? 57 months. And we've got until 90, right? We technically might have enough time. I just need... I'm just gonna take a loan. I'm gonna take a loan. Just one little loan. And then you're gonna be done. Anyone? Okay, so never mind. We did not have enough time. We might do if I have the admin. Maybe I cancel one more core. The Vazumbrog core, do it. Do that. I need another 11. Oh, I was only getting half. We're wasting admin here. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Get that, then get that done. And now you're going to take... We still failed. We still failed. Fuck. What a waste. Oh, fuck me. Well, that's sad. We can now do war magic again. Oh, let's also do this. Oh, I died! Is this what killed me? We'll see. The new settlement of Bladebreaker Pass was thriving. Its halls carved swiftly and seamlessly with the Earthshaker sphere. Overseer Mozad gripped the artifact, brimming with ambition. The sphere pulsed in his hands, warm and eager, as the ground beneath his feet rippled and obeyed his will. Columns of flawless basalt rose in moments. Veins of silver and copper appeared as if summoned by divine hand. The watching dwarves cheered, and Mozad felt a surge of pride, a dangerous elation. The sphere responded, amplifying his visions. Walls soared higher, tunnels branched further, and chambers grew vast and complex. But the sphere's hum deepened, resonating discordantly. The ground began to tremble as Mozad's confidence faltered. Shadows flickered in the lantern light, and whispers seemed to echo from the stone itself. A cold wave of fear struck him. "Stop!" Mozad gasped, his voice shaking. His shame and panic poured into the sphere like poison. The ground roared in protest, a solid stone returning to fluid, shifting mire. The cheers began screams as tunnels collapsed, homes sank, and the dwarves were swallowed by the churning stone. Minutes stretched into an eternity before the chaos ceased. The stone settled, leaving behind silent, hollowed-out halls, eerily pristine as if the tragedy had never occurred. No sign of life remained, only empty homes and tunnels carved in perfect symmetry, mocking their loss. The sphere lay silent amid the ruins, its glow dim as though echoes drowned settlements lingered in the still air. Bladebreaker Pass gets decolonized. No, my mithril! Oh, my mithril, no, please. Oh, no. My mithril. No, fuck. Oh, that's so sad. Oh. Oh, you heinous bitch. Oh, fuck it, never mind. Mithril's at 98%. Boom, let's do it. Get it back, let's go. I don't mind anymore. Right, because this is where the Mithril dwarves showed up. Old Gulliver wants an alliance. Nah, bro, we're gonna conquer you at some point. Anyway, here, build supply depot, mission completionated. While wood is naturally inferior to stone as a building material, it still has its uses. It makes for great scaffolding, ladders, not to mention its role in toolmaking, or as a heat source. Our army is also keen to use it for makeshift fortifications and temporary quarters. With a permanent presence in the grove, we won't lack for wood ever again. So we get ourselves a citadel and 25 construction cost in my entire country for 20. That's not bad. And we get a new commander. New hunt targets in the deep woods become available as well. And I get hold reclamation CB on Tug and Durak. If the capital is outside the Dwarva, reclaiming the hold will also remove all the remaining provinces in the Dwarva. So I just need to take this and then you lose this. Good stuff. All right, you are going to drill. You're going to drill. I don't care about half orcs. Get out of here. We'll pay off another 3% loan. Some more loans get reset. That's fine. Do we have a spare? Yeah, let's do another expedition. And we'll send... We're not doing that one. Morale's already 6. That's quite nice. Let's organize the troops. Let's click once in a month tick. And then, honestly, that's probably fine. Goulon won't give me mill access because they're outraged towards me. Don't know why. Probably because they're Jad. All I want is for you to, you know, not be here. Because I don't think I can threaten while it's occupied by rebels. I think we take the final trade idea. Get an extra merchant, caravan power. Lovely stuff. And I'm also going to take the offensive idea. We also get our first policy, trade efficiency. So eco should go up even more. And trade-wise, our capital is in this region. Let's pull from here. In Serpent's Reach, we are collecting, and I assume we're collecting here as well. Yeah, we are. Eventually, our capital, trade capital is going to be here, and then everything's just going to push that way. Actually, for you, I'm going to have you transfer. Hopefully that increases the eco a little bit. Restoration of Mithridum, very, very nice. Big fan of that. So many building things that I need to do. I mean, it is cheaper right now. Like, it's quite a lot cheaper. But I also have loans to get rid of. I think the loans are something I need to focus on more. The Jazab cult stuff we can convert. Ooh. You took back your shit. Alright, threaten war. Huge. So now my next war against the goblins, I can take Gulan. And my government reform. Main Shields is, you know, fort defense in there as well is quite nice. Specialized troops. We are gonna be using this probably when we get our artificers. I think bottomless bags for now, though, is just really nice. Reinforced speed is a good modifier. Oh, and Greasehood exist, and I've got a border with them, so I could just attack them. Expand my empire in the Dwarvar. By any means necessary. I do have a gold province as well. Certainly worth it. So here, we're going to grab the infantry. Something's glistening. There's gold. There's gold in the water. We'll scrape carefully. We'll scrape carefully. We're not going to do it incredibly. Getting a claim on 38, huge. Goblin Shamanism, fuck those guys. Means I don't need any more claims on you, so we can stop building Spy Network. think Orlazam will continue to spy on you. You're currently fucking up Northern Winds, so you're gonna link up your borders soon. I don't know if that's gonna be my next war, but it's certainly gonna be one that we do soon. Same with Tugend. I should just go for Tugend now. Anyway, Grieshood is conquered. Am I focusing admin still? I am. Let's put you at level 3. Pay off another loan. We only have one loan that isn't a 1%er, so I'm pretty happy with the situation. Wow, that's a cheap one, huh? Goods produced there wouldn't be terrible. And then here, Grumhardum is huge. I love Grumhardum. It's a shame it went here and not, like, here. Global regiment cost does reduce costs quite a bit. It is gems as well. That's not bad. Our Vazumbrog is rebelling. Magical Fortress! Let's go. When we complete the project, we'll receive prestige. Okay, so I guess we just got slowed down a bit. Earthshaker Sphere is off cooldown. Do we do it again? We see what happens. Big Nick gets decolonized. No, the relic wielder soldiers on, carving through existing settlements, leaving behind beautifully architectured empty settlements. So it gains dev, but gets decolonized. I mean, it's not terrible, and it gives me a use for my colonist. Right? That's not actually that bad. Like, at a certain point, dwarves just, you know, lose any need they have for their colonists. But now that's not going to happen to me, because I can just, like, oh, let me just decolonize this place for a bit for an extra chunk of dev. Man, playing this with the Doge's Ideas mod would be going so hard, because there's so many places where you can get, like, plus dev on colonization. Is there any in here? Is it maybe exploration ideas? No, but there is. I know there is in Doge Ideas mod. Like, that would go really hard, right? I am gonna just seize land, I think. Pay off the final... Oh, it's not the final. I got 4 more. And Bladebreaker Pass is, of course, Mithril again. Gaining Devon Cosnet. Don't mind if I do. Anyway, we're about to fail this. Morning. Is the mission tree for these dwarves good? I'm enjoying it so far. I definitely give it a recommend. So you want me to convert? You want me to build a Barracks. I mean, that's pretty good. Workshop in Gorberad. That's even more tempting. You want me to own Bazka Tunnel? You know what? I'm actually going to do that one. Because that gives me claim here. While that, you know, I don't have a claim on Tugundurak. I have got hold reclamation. Fuck it, we're going to do that now. Get my boys into position. More Inno, huge. What is my Inno now? 73. Do I want to take another offensive idea? Yeah, I do. No longer valid rival. That's unfortunate for me. Burst and Shaman Home. I don't want to do Dengenraj. That would be a little silly. And Shaman Home. Damn. Been a while since I've seen them. Command lost their disaster. And the plan is going to be, obviously, take as much money as we can from these guys as well. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to try out this hold reclamation. I'm going to take this province and this province. And that should make these two provinces not be theirs anymore. I don't know if they get decolonized or if they become mine. I'm testing it out. I don't know. All right, let's reclaim Mahold. He's got 57k troops. I am not scared of you. Kind of gonna go fight your army first, though. Motherfucker, get here. Oh, fucking wipe out. Let's get another 100 tradition general. We've got some pretty decent fucking generals, not gonna lie. Let's go with a 3 siege there. All Opal Dwarves get -2 unrest and 10 production efficiency. We'll take it. Where's that rebel? All the way up there. Alright, that's your job. Yeah, so this is the peace deal. I don't know. I could just go for this as well, but it did say that this would be good enough. I don't know. That's annoying. Do I want an admin idea? No, I want the soldier's household and forest march. Pay off another loan. Oh, I'm full on mana. Extra settler chance. And honestly, hang on a second. Mission-wise... Not this one here. Hold of Vazumbrog is magically warded by a magical project or spell. That's this, right? It was not. Let's get some money from deposit donation. Yeah, that didn't count. I'm going to have to wait until magical project is finished for that mission. Oh, wow. Absolutely rinsing the motherfuckers. Maybe I just take all of that and then as much money as we can and war reps. Honestly, fucking transfer trade power as well. I don't have a trader here, but I could definitely put one there. Instead of probably middle. Or maybe instead of you, Salhad. Let's take that. You're really just going to stand on top of each other. Fuck you. You know what? Go deal with Cosrigan first. Vocal Cosnads hold specialization. As our hold progresses even deeper into the earth, it's come to our attention that, like in the days of Old Dwarf, the hold must specialize to witness its true potential. We've read this one before. It is becoming Metropolis. Right, now that you're spread, you can do a bit of auto-sieging. So you should not be able to see me. Okay, you didn't cheat. God, their armies are absolute wank compared to mine. We're both on tick 15. Pay off another loan. Still got some 3%ers. Pesky kobold traps. I don't want to pay to get rid of them. No, just go away. Leave me alone. I don't want you to take that. Morale of armies? Hell yeah. You'll love to see it. Magical Fortress. We can make it slower again, but then we get Prestige Decay. I don't care. That's not a modifier that I think is worth caring about. I don't like this happening. It's only level 2, that's why. Alright, we need to peace out right now. Could not afford to lose that hold. Alright, got some admin points there. Which means I can core another one. Alright, missions. That's... These ones I'm going to extend because they're the 1%ers. Colonize again. Alright, Dwarford 45, that is here, is dwarf, so we're just going to convert normally. And money-wise, let's pay off the remaining expensive loans, and now we only have the 1%ers. I am going to take this tech for the discipline and trade efficiency and movement speed policies. The Public Road Act. And we're going to do another expedition. 6.4 is nice. I'm just going to throw a click more or... No, I'm not. We're just going to assume it's going to be fine. It's free, so why not? You can go to Mithridum and hang out. I still have another repair here to do. I am going to upgrade this fort. I'm going to upgrade a few forts, actually. Anything that is on a border. You need a fort. Secdir as well. Token Dirac is now equaling once men. Again, this a fucking agree. Oh, you're allied with Agodston. Interesting. More traps. We'll search the perimeter. It's always important to make sure you are safe. I think we are in, again, a little bit of a safe position. There's the truce with Gulen. Can I threaten war for this? No. Almost certainly because of a recent one. Yeah, recently gave into threat minus 119. So we basically need to wait 100 months. So maybe like, you know, maybe like 10 years we'll be able to threaten war for this. And then I never need to go to war with Gulen, right? That would be ideal. I don't really want to. Let's get this reinforced speed guy. Let's make him level 2. You're good again. It is hold and fight. If we do Argolson, we can get them to break their alliance with Tunger and Corvuria. They're not allied. Surprisingly, they're not allied to all Gelivar. That is actually very, very surprising. How many troops do you have? 60k. All right, let's bring the 80k down here. We're going to attack Orla Zamazdir and then rush Ordston. Really tempted to spend money to upgrade you to level 4. Because, yeah, you'll probably try and siege this. So maybe that needs upgrading. This can be upgraded. This can be upgraded. You can be upgraded. And then we just hope that we have the pace advantage that we can knock out Argoldston and then rush north again. That's the hope, the plan, the dream. Let's have you get some drill while those castles are finishing. And let's get some trade efficiency guy. Bloody mecha spider. No, thank you. Mountain Shark is in the north, so you can go up here. Yeah, your fort layout is not gonna stop us from getting actually anywhere at all. Your fort layout is pretty shit. You go one here, obviously the holds. Start paying off more loans. I'm gonna take admin points. Do I want the mill? I probably want the mill. Keterata wants an alliance. I mean, I've nothing against it. We have no competing claims or anything like that, you know, so. Also, final expedition. Again, I think I just throw in a little bit of org. And start. And there's the magical fortress on Vazumbrog. Very nice indeed, which means mission complete. The advancements in Golemancy bring about new opportunities for clearing the wound. Golems are immune to the mind-altering spells, and while losing them to the destructive lingering spells is costly, it's still better outcome than risking dwarven lives. The main challenge lies in programming them beforehand, as their orders cannot be altered once they enter the pit. However, their ability to move and handle broken and malfunctioning artifacts, the root cause of the toxic miasma that plagues the wound, has proven essential in opening up areas in what used to be Upper Vault. So we'll be able to explore 3 of the vaults. You can venture into the vaults through the province button on the hold. Huge. Alright, let's have a look. We need 500 gold. Okay, alright, alright. It's tempting to click this again. Daz Outlet got rinsed. But honestly, it's still cool. Oh wow, no, it's not cool. It's decolonized my wasteland. I'm not actually a fan of that. But no one can colonize that but me, so it's fine. Where is my colonist? It's like around... Oh, there it is. So we're going to recall the colonist just to put him here. Colonize them both at the same time. I've got the money for it, so it's okay. I do recall, actually, that I wanted to put this back on again. So in 5 years, Golem facilities are going to be expanded again. So 4 months, we're going to wait until Treasury fills back up. Yeah, here we're going to wait. New cannons, the Dwarva volley gun. I'm gonna take this now. So we can either choose the magma launcher, magma taken from volcanic streams of the Dwarva to be launched at our soon-to-be melted foes, or the Dwarva volley gun, multi-barreled cannon retrieved from an abandoned hold. The operation of these weapons is clear to us once more. We're gonna go with the magma launcher because I like defensive stats and you have more of them. There's that, which we were expecting. How soon are these castles done? See what you want. Religion. Conquest? No. Edap's Nest Manufactory is actually quite tempting. Yeah, okay. Oh, also, magic. Study more abjuration. And also conjuration, summon familiars. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna wait for these castles to finish. They are almost done. Only 3 loans left as well. Let's start actually spying on Ordston. Spy still going on you. Like, attacking you is going to also get me to war with Crack, who fucking stupidly, they didn't take Dervezatun, but that's fine. I'm unsure how much I'm going to be able to take from Orlazam, right? Of course, Amaldir is the target. That's what we're going for. And it would be nice to clean up some more shit, right? Getting this, and maybe pushing up here. But I don't think I'm taking their capital in this. I don't think I'm getting to this wall, road. Like, honestly, just taking this is going to be expensive enough. 17, 11, 9, another 4... I don't know why I keep saying these numbers, because I'm not actually adding them together, but yeah, it's going to be expensive. It's going to be expensive. But are we done? Yes. Declare war for southern entrance. If I did this, that would call in people I don't want to fight, so... Oh yeah, I probably should have stopped drilling first. in January. We will also take these techs. Hey, Kekbo. Dwarf gaming going well? Yes, I'm doing all right. Take both of those, pay off one of those. And... oh, you have a fort here I wasn't aware of. Okay. Oh, we can also rebuild dwarf rails now. That is Tech 16, I guess, is when that appears. Sure, I like dwarf rails. Dwarf rails, slapdick. So you're gonna come down here. Oh wow, that's going way too fast. The fort wasn't complete. Okay. Can I stop you from sieging it? Please don't take it on 28. Fuck you, you sack of piss. He has 59,000 troops, so a little worrying. Fucking Nork on the rails, man. What is this? I know Nork warband as well, because we definitely needed that. Yeah, not waiting for the very specific fort that was necessary to wait for was unwise. All right, 46 is also dwarf, so we'll do that. Or not veer. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just in case they get down there. Which they fucking might. You are going to be prepared to intercept the Dwarven Warband. Tempted to make that my peace deal. Wow, that is actually mad expensive. Can't even get a single hold. Yeah, I'll just get you to break alliances then. I have no idea why their troops aren't present. Shake a Spear is done. We have enough money to repay all of our loans. Oh my god. When did we go through Horde Curse? It's finally over? A Rifle Gorge has been sieged. I think we go to Shaz now. Like, surely you're gonna want to just annul your treaties. Where is his fucking army? Ooh, you bastard. I don't like that. Siege of Al Goldstone is over. Right. Piece me out. Yeah. Oh, that's where your army went. To Kug. Okay. I mean... And Pelagere is also very nice. But we can now go and save our holds. You've just upgraded your cannons. we go. Get on the way up there. I could probably beat this. Get rid of some of that autonomy, I think. Oh, shit. I didn't realize you were actually going to win the fucking siege. Christ. That's annoying. Alright, fuck it. We're going to go and retake our horde. And you are going to go and kill this army. Yeah, that's annoying. But we did what we said we were going to do, right? We got rid of the Argoston. We just unfortunately lost a hold for it. And the plan is obviously going to be for this at the very least, and that's 53. I'm kind of tempted for that, just to make borders look tastier. That would be nice. It's looking like this, although these are going to go lower in cost as I siege them because they lose dev and get ruined. So I might be able to take this as well. Look how fast Kron falls. Ooh, you attacked me. Do you have many cavalry? You don't. You're the cav dwarves, and you don't actually have that many cavs, so... Oh yeah, numbers so in my favor. Also, cav dwarves are just hard countered by dwarves, because we have, like, innate shock defense. Hey, the railing grip block has been restored. So, managing the rails, I'll just continue as usual. I don't need to be, you know, interfered with. This is done. I just want you to do. Also, I'm going to build a fuck ton of these because I don't like being over. Plus, the more I get this number down, the more land I can take, because this is affecting my admin efficiency. So those buildings are absolutely clutch. Plus, they're cheap as fuck. 60 ducats? Hell yeah. 50 ducats? Hell yeah. Rebellion Segder, hey? Alright, you go deal with that. Truce to Segder is over. I could murder them again soon. More rails restored. You, I assume, are going to go and get murdered in Harz Ordlum. No, you're choosing Dwarf Hope. Or no, you stopped Flooded Pit. Fine by me. Alright, Amaldir's fallen. And I will also throw out some more cart houses. You're still building, right? Yes. You know what? I'm going to throw a warning on Orgelava so they don't murder our Gordston. That's an interesting alliance. We can no longer claim Outer Coog's Cave. Alright, I need to regain CB on Coogdeer again then. And I will take another admin idea. You get murdered by Bavaria again, that's nice. Almaraz has fallen. Let's get to another one. And yeah, this is down to 94, so I can now take that fort. You make your way back up here, deal with another guy there. We are in fact rejoicing. All the brothers of the mines. Jeez, oh, whoa, that's a lot of dudes. Ah, Crack has arrived. Okay, we're not long for this world. That means I need to get myself the best general I possibly can. So, again, you are 17 pips. You are 19 pips. Okay, you need to not be involved in an army. You are this guy. 19 pip boy. That's you, Brock Eldenbeard. I think you want to be... Unless I want to spend a few mill points to try and get, like, the best general I can. So that's 17. I don't know which one just fucking appeared. That's 18. I don't know, one of them. Garlim Stormkeeper, who's a 5653, so yeah, 19 pips. Alright, and now you're shite. Shite. 4 siege is you're sticking around. Alright, there we go. Pop the 4 siege on there. Oh, fuck me. Garlem! If you need a new general, name them Honeydew. Fuck, I probably should have read that before I built all of those generals. I guess the Yogs Lab did start their thing again, didn't they? Okay, we're also now below our limit. Don't think I want to take any more of that. The only thing I would take is another road. Still think I want to build more of these, though. God, Hard Curse really slows one down significantly. I'm going to push him back out of the caverns. Hold the Ancestors has fallen. I think we go for the capital now. Oh, we go for a fight, actually. We have a -1. We have a 3-5. You have a 3-5. Okay, so we're just on a -1. Are our troops good enough to overturn the deficit? They have 10% discipline on me. I have 0.5 morale on them. Like, I do win, but painful. And you've got reinforcements coming. It's cannon v cannon, and you've got reinforcements, so I'm going to retreat to Vazumbrog. Casualty-wise, I lost, what, 12,000? You lost more. Okay, I'm happy enough. Did you shift consolidate your guys? Yeah, it looks like you did. But you now don't have enough. Still, I did get cannons on the front row, which sucks. Timing. Scomdeer just became my culture. You'll love to see it. Oh, huge. Kevin profits. It really would be nice if I could get a crack out of the war, but I don't want to march up here. Oh, you are very dead now, though. Or is that rebellion? Alright, you need to go deal with that first. I've got a lot of really good places to full core. I'm gonna do all of them after this war, though. Oh! The Golemancy! The Golemancy continues!
Titanium does not bend.
Second verse.
They could not move the General King. He took them all for fools. My metal men do everything. What need have I for you? The mob set out to show that dwarf the error of his ways. They smashed the tools of golem craft and set the hold ablaze. They asked, what good are metal men that leave us all unfed? Let rich dwarves feel at last the pain of the poor, the sick, the dead. Not even the most horde-cursed heart could doubt the wisdom there. Let golems do all of the work, but in profits all must share. The old dwarf did see reason then, though stubborn to the end. At last the General King admits, titanium does not bend.
Apparently the lyrics changed midway through, but it's all good. Hang on, let me see. This is sort of an alternate version since I haven't re-recorded it with the new lyrics. Okay, so they were those ones that we heard were the old lyrics, and then they got rechanged to this. But we didn't get a re-recording yet. So the rebels held the streets all day with constructs off at war. The people stood like titans then to end what came before. Then metal stomps resound the streets. Their war was at an end. Outmatched the workers still did shout, titanium does not bend. And progress marches on, my love. We carry on the torch. We kill the crack in the hall of the ancestors. And now they are all fucking dead. Randomly turned into singing Lambert. It was necessary. It was necessary. Don't worry about it. Tolerance increase of trolls. We like trolls. Trolls are cool. Sounds like a revolution. It's a vibe. It's a vibe, is what it is. Global cav cost. Land leader maneuver, actually. That's the only thing I'd want that for. Anyway, again, this is the piece that we're wanting. And again, I'll push further into the roads if I can. But mostly I want this. And it's relatively close. Daz Outlet is self-sustaining, so then what we're going to do is... Oh, we need to do this as well. But first, Earthshaker Sphere. Ordlum Pass becomes decolonized because it's trash, but it gains a bunch of dev. It's actually such a cool mechanic. I'm a massive fan of that. Also, Diplomatic Insult is just great. Increasing dwarves, fuck goblins, love me some Inno, happy days on the fighting. These guys actually come down here. We're gonna go hunting crack. In Minecraft. Do I want that? I think I do. Oh, also a free policy, kind of huge. Let's get the ICA. Let's get the trade efficiency and interest per annum. Big win. Ooh, and you get more ICA in as well. So we just gained 25 ICA on this army specifically to go with, you know, we got some ICA going on here. Fuck out of here. How about shock received? I think I've got a decent amount because I got some mithril going on. Shock damage received minus 16%. right. 44 is over here as well. Nope, it's here, and it is Topaz Dwarf, so conversion is fine. Alright, Crack. No, he doesn't want to go yet. Looks like we have some deving to do. Good enough. We're still below, so we're fine. I think I might not have unlocked the big thing yet then. Yeah, probably not. This is where we're at the moment. We're trying to get Amaldir right now. And I'm almost certain the mission tree expands because, I mean, it doesn't say that it will, but let's be honest, it's definitely gonna. Alright, Crack is out. Which means I can take whatever the fuck I want from this Fellerino. It might be an vibe to forego these two caves and get that, to cut off this from Vornmarch's potential expansion efforts. Right? I think that's actually a really good fucking idea. Yeah, let's do that. Take some money as well, and El Piso. One spoil, there was a guy recently in the Anbennar Discord doing extreme late game battle calculations, and Vazumbrog was the undisputed #1, beating out things like full Artificer no mill Corvuria. Well, fucking hell, that's I don't think I've ever even considered Gnome Artificer fucking Corvuria. Like, I play the game in such a very, very starkly different way to any of the people who do that kind of stuff. That's nuts and crazy to me. Like, wouldn't even enter my mind. So we are below force, below our gov cap. But we only have 80 admin points, so yeah. We are focusing on admin, so that's fine at least. 100 tradition general. We're below it. I don't even know which one we got there, but decent spread of generals. Undisputed #1 is crazy. Like, I remember, like, playing Gnomish Hierarchy and being able to, as Gnomish Hierarchy plus vassals, taking on all of this in multiplayer, where these are min-maxed to a high heaven. Like, the battles here were absolutely ridiculously insane. Yeah, so that is interesting. So decent income looking like. And global trade I didn't get because, yeah, 137. If I'd conquered this earlier and then started pushing trade up there, I might have been able to do it, but whatever. Age of Unraveling ending in 10 years' time. Very nice. Get both of you to drill. Big Nick is self-sustaining. Keterat wants me to fight Zocca. Nope. We didn't do this for that. You don't even have a fucking border with him. What are you doing? Oh wait, no, you do down here. All right, fuck you. I truly do not give a fuck. I'm not doing your shit. Hey, Ryland, how you doing, man? Divination. Let's do some more deposit divination. Oh, and we can scry for 50 support in my capital. And you know what? I think it's time now that we have a little bit of a dig, explore the titanium vaults. We'll learn the fate of the delve in 2 years' time. We will see what we get from that. A dwarf does not care a goblin's ass about things outside the spine. Fucking facts. True and real and accurate. I'm going to repair Harris Ordelum now. We'll have an loan, but whatever. Actually, are we going to have a loan? No, not anymore. Cugdir also needs repairing. So does all of Amaldir. Like, a little expensive. Truce with Greedy Grin is over. I could finish them off. They have Anfriend, Edu's Vasine. Don't care about you. How's the gem collection going? You know what? I haven't checked in a while. So I have Amethyst and Sapphire. Kansas has Citrine, Ruby, Crack, Jade, Jade March. The diamond is Bursartantia's? Okay. Okay. You, sir, are asking for it. I wasn't planning on going to war with you, but maybe I will when I go to war with Olgavar. That's now the plan. The plan is you fucking die. Unfathomably unbased. Anyway, these armies are 28 and 12. I think it's probably about time we get a proper army. Alright, so you up to 30. Maybe I'll take away 6 of these guys. What is my force limit anyway? 191. Oh yeah, we're actually being chillin'. So you come down just to here. Hehodevar can be where we build. Yeah, we haven't even got manufactories and stuff. Yeah, I will say the Horde Curse really does a good job of slowing you down. At 12,000 ducats, if we'd invested 12,000 ducats, which is the debt we had after Horde Curse. If we'd invested that into manufactories, oh boy, we would have been absolutely fucking loaded. No, no, no! Cannon, no! Okay, we got there fast. $258, oh bloody Jesus. I think that is the most important one to core, though. All right. You are together. And we're going to turn you into the same army that we just made. Lovely stuff. Brings up to 160 out of 192. Happy days for now. Fighting the urge to play the 1000th dwarf run of your own. Yeah, well, I mean, I understand, because dwarves are fucking fire. I will say, I did say this earlier. My plan for my next campaign, after we finished Go Vazumbrog, is another dwarf run. We're going to be playing the Amaldir mission tree in Anbennar Content Expanded, so the Ace mod. It's been on my list of things that I want to try. I want to see if it's good. I want to see if it's worth putting into Anbennar. I actually have no idea, because I have not played it yet. So I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it a try. Do we want to just do that? Yeah. What do you want to do? Golbrad have a manufactory? Sure. Farm estates are fucking useless, though. Because Golbrad is going to have iron, right? Or is it glass? One of these gives it a change of thing. Yeah, glass. So building the farm estate would be useless. And eventually I will have the money to be able to do all these things, right? We've only just started getting our economy in a shape that is worth... Okay, that's just amazing. We're going to do that right now. Alright. I just constructed will. There we go. Good lord, that is expensive as fuck. It is a full core, though. It's the only saving fucking grace. Ooh. It is what it is. We just have to eat the cost. We can make more states as well. I don't know if I want to make this into state. I mean, yeah, fuck it. Statify everything. I really want that. If that wasn't your capital. I would just fucking demand it. Here we go. After a relatively routine trudge through a labyrinth of dwarf-eating plants, the forward scouts of our delvers signaled they'd found another of those mysterious old doors. As Thoric stepped forward, he disturbed some millennial dust, creating clouds and whirls in the air, and highlighting a strange disturbance in the shape of a man. Unblinking, he reached forward to touch the shape, and it gave way underneath his hand, leaving the unpleasant impression of having crushed a wasp's nest underneath a silk handkerchief. What a fucking metaphor. What the hell is that? Feeling around the invisible honeycombed mannequin a bit more, he discovered clear edges to the silken overlay. Pulling it off was physically very easy, rewarding him with the sounds of dusty exhale, of relieved surrender, and brief impression of a thing without essence before the garment's wearer joined the rest of the room's dust. Impatient again, he wrapped himself in the cloak, and Lisbon confirmed that it was as he suspected. The cloak rendered him nearly invisible, although he also felt something inside him stretching uncomfortably as he stretched the fabric over his shoulders. So I gain Ancient Dwarven Knowledge, and I gain the Shadow Weave Cloak. I need to acquire some silk, send the Dalvek Worker to collect it. Alright, let's build my Dalvek Worker again. Oh right, there's new hunts as well that I completely fucking forgot about. There's one there. Is that the only one we have? I think so. I mean, it's trivial to get myself black flagged, so... I guess I'll go help out Count's League as well. Ooh, restoring the Serpent's Veil. Like, I don't even have the full state, so it's weird that that's a thing. The actions... Oh, I just need to get to a silk-producing province. That's why whole Jorkad and all of this needed to be silk. That's why it said you might need silk later. Where's that rebellion? So Hope Jorkad gets all that. Okay, we can now send scouts wearing Shadow Weave cloaks to do so. Bring Davik Verker Merc Company to a province neighboring a foreign country. The scouts can explore Terra Incognita if left for a while in a neighboring province. They provide spy network to the owner of the province they're in. If we fail to disband or return them to safety in time, they'll suffer a terrible fate. Bring Davik Verker to a province neighboring a foreign country. Okay. I'm going to neighbor a foreign country, and we'll, I guess, see if this works. Okay, we now neighbor the foreign country. Send Shadow Weave scouts. Forward scout wearing Shadow Weave clothes will be sent out. I also gain a Merc, Fire and Tortoise in Versarin. Okay. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I get Black Flag, then I get here. But these aren't the Dalvek Verker. So this doesn't work, does it? Oh, it does work. Oh, huge. Okay. Let's go and fucking hunt a white stag. And then, honestly, get back into my own land. That's such a fucking cool and interesting mechanic. That's really, really interesting. I like that. I like that a lot. Simur had made every possible preparation for the hunt. He tracked the Beast Lord's cycles, when he was predator, when prey. He knew the twists and turns of the elvish gladeways as much as any mortal, any dwarf can. Polishing the restored face of his father's broken compass for luck, he ordered his company depart from the citadel at Vagerthrun to forge yet deeper into the deep woods. By the time they caught sign of the arch-faced Servine guise, a white birch scarred by intricate horns, they had travelled so far east into the deep woods as to almost return to the Serpent Spine, though a solid rock forbade consummation of the thought. A gleaming white stag, unmistakable even against the white trees populating this part of the forest, presenting its mystifying antlers, roots, city streets, veins, the caverns and holds and roads of the spine, fixating its gaze on Simur. Hunter, I know you as you know me. I know my fate today as you must surely know yours, seducing the scion away from his companions to make the glory of the kill his own. When dwarf and deer finally had their privacy in a secluded grove, they did what comes naturally to hunters and beasts. They shagged. No, they didn't. Simur's spear sought the Fae's flesh, and the Lord, in turn, turned his antlers to his defense. The twisting antlers got the better of the exchange, and even as the other hunters heard the commotion and brought the beast down with a hail of gunfire, the commander's spirit was pulled down into the Fae realm to join the wild hunt forevermore, leaving the Fae's blessing to be shared amongst the survivors. Alright, so he died, but I get magnificent antlers, which gives ICA, Monthly Splendor, and Dalvik Verker mechs privileges. Huge. Do I have to turn these on, or are they already on? There's the antlers. They are already on. Huge and cute and beautiful. I have also an unassigned merchant. I mean, do I just start collecting here? It's gonna happen eventually anyway. Oh, Sirenbar is becoming a thing. Kind of cool. My mage died. No. Bollocks. Let's get inflation guy. I'm pretty sure I've already gotten the event, but I can't know for sure because I have a terrible memory. This is going to be local defensiveness until the end of the game. Sounds good to me. Organize another expedition. I'm just going to pop in a little bit of org. Maybe one more click of org to be safe. Yeah, that much org is fine. 134, whatever. Ooh, 20% construction cost. I like that quite a bit. I have so many things I need to core, man. We'll sweep the room. This is weird. I forgot to update my payment info, so the tier 2 sub expired 6 days ago. You just updated it now, but for some reason can't sub for another 11 days. I have no idea how any of that works, I'm afraid. I apologize. Barmhar's conquering Azkabar. Still kind of want to go to war with you. You, ooh, actually, that's big. That's big. Also, on you, Let's fabricate on your expensive provinces. You actually don't have very many expensive ones anymore. Get something at least. But I definitely don't want to go to war before all of these are cored, because that's nuts. That's so much overextension that we'd end up with. A Vazumbrog hold specialization. Okay, so what do you have again? Mithril? Okay. I guess for Mithril it's Foundry that I want? Yeah, I think so. Get that Foundry up and running. Get rid of some of these Pantheonics. Wait, what did I just start converting? Gurinkur? That's something I need to core, right? No, it isn't. Okay. Lose 200 soldiers, that's fine. Oh, there's so many things I need to build still. I think focusing on the manufactories is going to be paying off the most in the long run. Alright, we no longer have the hunt modifier. Are there any more hunts? No, I don't think we do. Otherwise it would go towards it. We're still colonizing here, right? No, we're not. We're just waiting for the core. Are we are colonizing something over here. How close are you? Oh, you're almost done. In that case, we are going to go here, here, click. I'm also gonna do another exploration. Why not? So Chain Quarry is the next one to get rinsed, which is fine by me, because I don't care for Serpent's Bloom that much. Like, it's not bad, but it could be better. It could be... I mean, it's probably going to be Serpent's Bloom again, to be honest. Month tick, I get back my colonist, I think. Yep. I'll pop you there. Can't believe I'm still below my gov cap. That is crazy shit. Magical Study drags on. I don't like that at all. I don't have the money for that. I don't really want to spend the mana for that. I will just make it go slower, honestly. That's annoying. I'll go and murder you. Just realized I don't really want to be drilling on the border. And unlikely to be attacked, but you never know. Another core there. Trolls I like still. Fuck goblins, obviously. Amaldir is almost done. And I just need my general staff now to be quite nicely loyal. Okay. As soon as Goldbrad's finished with this, maybe then... How am I gonna... You're actually... You're close. Your equilibrium is up, but it's going up so slowly. I want to do another diet, but yeah, I guess I just wait for Goldbrad to finish. I guess we just build more manufacturers while we wait. Truce with Ark Ordston. I have an alarm going off. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Just crack is also up. Can I rebuild my Dalvek? Yes, I can. And tech-wise, if I had the money, I could do that. One more month and then I can click this. Some more rebels. Where are they? Nice. I no longer need to worry about going to war with Gulen. What else is there I can do make this go faster? I don't think there's anything really. We can do projected journey for the settler chance. Sure, that seems like a reasonable thing to do. Yeah, I think I'm just like mana starved right now. Mostly it's admin though. I have so many holds that I still need to repair, but they cost so much fucking mana. I guess we'll get around to it eventually. Converting Almaraz now. God, Segdir and Hehodovar aren't even full cores yet. This is such a key tech as well. I'm just admin starved, like really, really badly. Honestly, I don't know why I haven't done this already. We can definitely afford it now. Ooh. Skeletons in a dungeon are no rare sight, but the sheer number of them cluttering this treasure chamber takes the Delver's dwarves' breath away. Still, the darkly glinting black gold coins are eye-catching. Surely whatever malady struck down all these greedy fools has lost its potency while their bones rested. We'd be greater fools to leave such a hoard undisturbed. So I can find a hoard of dust gold. The money will strengthen the economy. Gold Vazumbrog gets a dust gold cash until the end of the game, giving taxes plus 1,000%. I'm fucking sorry, what? And I can just do it at any point. Okay, can I point out, right? This is 40%. And this generally, at this amount of dev, like, actually, could we even check, right? Say if we were to build a cathedral here, we'd be getting 0.21 ducats. So that is going from 40 to 60. So 20% is about 21 ducats. Also, yeah, 100% it's a trap. 1,000% it's a fucking trap. Like, that's so blatantly obvious. But I mean, I want to see where this goes. I gotta see where it goes. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. Although I don't think the dust gold trap is going to be sprung immediately. I think I take it and then like 10, 20, maybe 50 years in the future, oh, by the way, now you're fucked, is what I'm imagining is the case. Money that I'm making, taxes, 241. 1320. Such a huge increase. It is such a huge increase. I don't think we're gonna be returning to that save, but yeah, yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Ooh, half price level 3 guy. Don't like goblins, go away. Gain a stab? Hell yeah, why not? Free stab is free stab. Alright, if I sort by cost, then we get the holds first. Skomdir, Vazumbrog, Sigdir, Hodafar. I want these cord as well. I'm literally just waiting for general staff to get close to loyal. I mean, I can get them to 50 and then sell titles, technically. Or I can hope for this in 2 months' time. Good fucking timing, holy shit. I'm also capped on dip, so... Bit of auto-clicking later, and we're fine again. Probably shouldn't have done quite as much as I did, but I don't care. Whole Jawkite is now dig level 4, huge. So I can put in a soldier's household now. Oh, I've got so many things I need to spend so much money on. Anyway, that puts us to 52, and General Staff, Lodom Training Field, huge, absolutely piss easy. Hell yeah. Lodom Training Field. I should also upgrade my fucking castles. News of the Karashi drill. I don't think I care yet. Although, I thought this tag was an Artificer tag. Like, we have done 0 Artifice, and actually we've had magical projects that were necessary. So I don't know. It's weird. Now all of your bitches are gonna help. That's annoying. Is it an alliance you have with Orlism? Okay, this is fine then. Right, because you're probably less than 50%. Fuck's sake, 62. You haven't found the golems yet, have you? I have done some golem stuff. Oh, speaking of, we can delve again, right? If we have 500 gold. From broken rails to unwell bats, from Ettins to Minotaurs, things just keep going wrong ever since we started spending the dun gold. Could there be some connection? Our nation seems cursed. Okay, but what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean by shaking it? What are you doing? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Had to go in there. But yeah, what does it mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Why are you shaking it? Nothing changed here.
I suppose it is only fair to start this video with a clarification.
Shut up, lemon cake.
Existence.
Get out of here. Fucking auto playing fucking lemon cake videos. What the hell is this? Wait, what was I doing again? Coring shit. There we go. Wow, rude. Me and lemon cake are friends. It's fine. In fact, it's Thursday today, isn't it? It is Thursday today. I'm playing D&D with lemon cake later today. We're gonna keep doing that. All right, let's go explorationating again. Famous VTuber lemon cake, exactly. He is 100% a VTuber, like a proud VTuber. In fact, he loves that. He loves being called a VTuber. All right, let us get some more claims on you if possible. And yeah, we need that training field to be done, which is almost done. And with that is that done, and that means that is done. As part of Old Dwarf, Vazumbrog was often called upon to advise on matters concerning military strategy and the protection of the Dwarva. We were responsible for safeguarding ancient texts, artifacts, and new inventions deemed too risky for public use, but too valuable to destroy outright. Now the vaults have been breached, and chaos has spread throughout the Serpent Spine, including Amaldir. It's up to us to restore order, starting with the heart of the Dwarvar. So we got the Legacy of Rule until the end of the game, giving GovCap huge and necessary. We gain access to Arm of Crummel Titanium Order. The Order strengthens our citadels and projects our power throughout the Serpent Spine. The Order is present in 40 provinces. The citadels will be upgraded, huge. And we'll gain appropriate CB on owners of Mithridum, Harrows, Ordelum, and Orlism as deer unless we already control them. Beautiful. So with this one, we can just do it now. But let's have a look at this new order. Construction cost and defensiveness. That's kind of fucking based, actually. I can't do it because all provinces in the state, are they not cored yet? No, they're not. Okay. Let's find somewhere that is. Do construction cost there. I know I've got places that this can be built. There we go. Just need to get to 40 of them. And there it is. With the Arm of Crumble firmly established throughout our lands, the organization's infrastructure has grown robust enough to reinforce the citadels throughout the Empire. We'll be able to better defend our citadels. So all current and future citadels will be significantly stronger under the supervision of Arm of Crumul. So let's have a look at our citadel right now. Dev cost 30%, goods produced, nothing. Some defensiveness and garrison size. And now, dev cost 60%. Still no goods produced. I think the goods produced is literally just there so it is on this map. But it would be nice if they gave a little bit, you know? It's unfortunate though, I think these are just in really shit positions. Like, this is not somewhere that I expect to ever be sieged. This is somewhere that... It would only get sieged if I was under, like, horrific attack from, like, here, and they're going for my capital. But I don't see it happening. Practically a mini hold. It's true, though. That's fair. Also, I'm going to upgrade this. Fire damage is quite nice. But anyway, last mission completed, or, I guess, last in the current set. We are strong in our identity. Though the process is perilous and challenging, we persevere in rebuilding our hold. Monster hunters protect our new settlements throughout the Dwarva. We have taken back dwarven territories from our ancient enemies. There are forts and citadels, we establish order and safety. We are prepared to extend this newfound stability to the rest of the Serpent Spine. So, we get 25 PP. It's probably not permanent PP, which is sad, but, you know, whatever. With our affairs sorted out, we can begin planning a new titanium order in the Serpent Spine. The Grand Plaza of Vazumbrog was a spectacle of triumph. Hundreds of dwarves filled the square, eager to hear the General Emperor's proclamation. Overhead banners bearing the sigils of reclaimed glory swayed gently in the cavern draught. At the raised dais in the centre stood General Emperor Garlim, his figure radiant in his ancestral armour, his ceremonial sword resting against the small balustrade as he began to speak. Today we honour the blood and sweat. The words froze in the air as the fires dimmed, their flames guttering inexplicably. A soundless tension gripped the chamber, a suffocating stillness that pressed against every chest. Then, without warning, the eastern gallery shattered inward, masonry exploding in a cascade of dust and debris. From the void beyond, she emerged, shrouded in fleshy purple veil that seemed to writhe like living mist. The dragon moved without a sound, her monstrous form obscured yet unmistakable. Her double lower jaw parted, revealing rows of impossibly long fangs that glistened like wet obsidian. The sickle-shaped claws on her toes and wingtips glinted, slicing through the air with a predatory grace. The hold's bells rang out, but too late, their peals drowned by chaos. In the erupting panic, soldiers scrambled to form ranks, but their movements were frantic, disordered. The dragon surged forward, her clawed wings slicing effortlessly through the first ranks, leaving bodies split and armor crushed. Her veil billowed, and where it brushed the dwarves they faltered, eyes wide, weapons slack, terror flooding their faces. The poisonous miasma came next, seeping from her jaws in an eerie silence. It crept through the chamber, invisible at first, until the first dwarf collapsed, choking. Then another, and then a soldier in one of the backlines lowered his axe, staring blankly at the blood-soaked stone. His lips moved, silent, before he screamed, a raw, guttural sound, and lunged at his comrade, howling, "Traitor!" and swinging wildly. The other dwarves barely managed to block, his face twisted in confusion. Around them, the chaos spread like fire. Garlim leapt from the dais, sword raised high, but the dragon moved too quickly. Her claws tore through the masterwork armor as if it was parchment. The General Emperor fell, lifeless, his body crumpled at her feet. With one last sweep of her massive form, the dragon tore through the hold gates and disappeared into the darkness of the Serpent Spine. The city lay shattered, its people broken. The bells, late and feeble, tolled in the distance, a mournful echo of a hold undone. Well, shit. We fucking dead. I feel like it's worth more than 1 stability. Oh, actually, no, we're losing 3 stability. We're losing 3 stability. Oh, and we have Brock Elderbeard, who is also fucking terrible. That's fun. Ooh, ouch. 180 days, we have the funeral. I guess back to the level 5 guy. Oh my gosh, that was rough. At least he's well connected. To whomever holds the mantles of leadership, forgive me if I overstep. I am no scribe, no messenger, only a soldier who cannot stand idle as calamity unfolds. My hands tremble as I pen this, for the news I bear is as heavy as the stone that encases us. The great purple dragon, a horror whose name is whispered in dread, has descended upon Dwarverod 29. Her wrath has left our once proud province in ruin. The shrines of our ancestors, to heroes whose deeds shape our very bloodline, have been shattered and defiled. Statues lie broken, their faces unrecognizable. The sacred forges are cold, their flames snuffed out. I do not know to whom this should reach, nor what hope remains. Our warriors are scattered, our halls filled with ash and despair. We need guidance, a rallying cry, something, anything to cling to. If you receive this, tell us what to do. Tell us how to fight when even the stone beneath us feels fragile. With what hope remains, or with what remains of hope, Caladran Orhart, foot soldier of the Dwarverod 29 garrison. What garrison? There is no garrison. Oh, because they're all dead. That makes sense. I lose my temple. I lose another stab. I gained devastation. Fuck me. This is horrific. And now we have internal conflicts. It's not internal conflicts, bro. It's just a fucking dragon. To the High Commanders, I submit my report concerning recent incursions in the tunnels of the Middle Serpent Spine. The dragon has been seen moving through the region, and the devastation wrought by her has opened new passageways. It seems our enemies have wasted no time in exploiting them. I've personally observed multiple goblin bands moving through newly fractured corridors. Their numbers are hard to estimate due to the erratic movements, but I would place them at no fewer than 20 to 30,000 in total, divided into small raiding groups. These goblins are poorly equipped but numerous enough to pose a danger to any isolated survivors or lightly defended outposts. More troubling is the sight of an orc warband. This group is far more organized, numbering approximately 9,000 warriors, heavily armed and seemingly scouting for weaknesses in our defenses. The presence is a grave concern. Other scouts have reported seeing stranger creatures emerging from the depths, shadows with too many limbs, whispers that move like smoke. I'm skeptical of these accounts as fear and exhaustion cloud many minds, but I include them for completeness. Reconnaissance in the region is incomplete. The unstable terrain and constant threat of attack hinders our efforts. I recommend immediate reinforcement of tunnel security and dedicated patrols to monitor these incursions. Scout Sergeant Gruar Gemcraver. Fuck. It said there was 9,000 Black Orcs. What are you talking about, 28,000? Fucking Christ, okay. Well, it's a good job these guys are alive. Fuck. It's 27. They're 27. We're marching. We're on the fucking way. We're gonna get them. We're gonna get them. I touched the cursed gold. Why do you think the dragon attacked? Do not fucking dare say that this is because I touched the cursed gold. Fuck you. To the General Staff, following the devastating passage of the entity known as the Hunter of the Deep, I must submit an urgent requisition for reinforcements and supplies to stabilize the Middle Dwarvar region. Current troop strength stands at 4 companies, reduced from an initial number of 7. The attrition is primarily due to combat losses, collapse-rated fatalities, and subsequent desertions. Morale among the remaining forces is tenuous, with rations reduced to 3/4 and no fresh water sources in operational proximity. Infrastructure is critically compromised. The supply route through the breachstone tunnel remains blocked by debris. Attempts to clear it have been delayed by structural instability. The stockpile at Outpost Kasvar is inaccessible due to fissure collapse at Marker 14. Additionally, the eastern watchpoint, designated Point Greynail, has been destabilized and deemed unsafe for operations. Reports of incursions have multiplied. I formally request an additional 3 battalions, including combat engineers, a resupply convoy with stonework tools, masonry kits, and medical provisions, authorization to conscript local labor for logistical operations. Without immediate support, our position will degrade further. I await your directives. Colonel Thargus Eshforge of the Middle Dwarvar Command. It's the fucking end times. Again, oh my god, more. To the esteemed lords of the council, I scarcely know how to begin, for words falter in the face of what I must recount. When we heard the news, we marched straight to Vazumbrog, determined to avenge the General Emperor and halt her rampage. 6,000 strong we were, each soldier armed with the finest weapons our forges could provide, each one ready to lay down their life for the cause. It made no difference. She came upon us with a ferocity that defies comprehension. Her scales glistened like amethyst in the dim light, her breath a cloud of venomous despair. When it touched us, it was not death alone that followed, but madness, a searing, unrelenting torment that turned brothers to enemies and left others clawing at their own flesh. Our spears shat against her hide, our muskets, our cannons, all useless. In mere minutes, she reduced our mighty host to ruin. The screams, I cannot describe them. I will not. The earth itself seemed to recoil from her wrath. When she departed, nothing remained but ash and echoes. I write this with trembling hands, knowing I have failed those who followed me. Of my command, few survive. My scars are not visible, but they burn all the same. She cannot be faced as we are. She is death, and we are but stone awaiting the hammer. Lieutenant Haruk Bronzeblade. 8 regiments wiped out by the dragon. Oh, my boys! What have you done to my boys? Oh, no, not more. To the new General Emperor, I submit this report on the aftermath of the devastation wrought by the dragon known as the Hunter of the Deep. The structural damage to the hold is catastrophic. Entire floors have become unstable, with supporting columns fractured or obliterated. The eastern galleries have collapsed entirely, burying countless lives beneath the rubble. Rescue efforts continue, but progress is slow and perilous, given the instability of the remaining structures. The devastation extends to critical infrastructure. The central aqueduct has been severed, cutting off water to half the hold. The state forge lies in ruin, limiting the recovery of our already thin tool supplies. The sealed passages leading to one of the vaults have been breached. We've contained the magic spill, deploying the emergency golem squad. Despite the severity of our situation, I formally request a quarter day of leave to bury my daughter. After that, I await your orders. Threya Stonewright, Deputy Chief Architect. Oh, request granted. Oh, so sad. But 4 additional vaults can now be explored, so, like, yay, I guess? It's so bad. Everything is bad. Oh my god. I'm just gonna click that. Where we got fuckers over there as well. You need to stop drilling and save the spine! Oh my gosh. Cursed gold brings no... It's not the cursed gold! I demand you reload the save to see if it's nearly this bad. No, there's no way. To any who will listen, it's all gone. Balgar help us, it's all gone. The settlement of Daz Outlet, a place of wealth, song and laughter, has been swallowed by the abyss. I'm writing this as fast as I can. There's no time to... The ground gave way. It wasn't just a quake, something alive beneath stone. Great fissures split the streets, houses crumbled, swallowed whole. The market, no time to think about it. Screams everywhere, the forges, the gems, everything we've built undone in minutes. Shadows moved in the cracks. Not dwarves, not everything I've seen before. I ran. I don't know who else got out. The whole cavern's collapsing in the air, thick with dust and something worse. I can't stop coughing. If this reaches you, send help. But I don't know what's left to save. Daz Outlet, it's gone. And something... The missive ends abruptly. Where the fuck is Daz Outlet? Oh, no. No, that's what I was just... didn't I just finish, like, colonizing this? No! Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna take that so I stop losing Inno. Anyway, go and fucking murder goblins. Do your jobs! Situation report. Refugee influx at Vazumbrog. To the generals and General Emperor. By Halana, what is happening to our country? Vazumbrog was once a place of order and industry, and now it stands on the brink of collapse. The refugees, God, so many of them. Every day more arrive. Their faces hollow with fear, their bodies broken and scarred. They tell tales of the dragon. I cannot bring myself to believe what I hear, yet the terror in their eyes makes disbelief impossible. The resources of Vazumbrog are stretched beyond breaking. The granaries run low, the infirmaries overflow, and the streets are crowded with desperate souls clinging to what little hope remains. My gods can barely maintain order, and riots are inevitable if relief does not come soon. Meanwhile, the shadow of the beast looms large with each passing day. I'm not a military man, but I know this. We cannot withstand her. Even if a fraction of what I've heard is true, she will tear through Vazumbrog like a pick through soft stone. Yet I am expected to hold this whole together with nothing but words and dwindling supplies. I demand, yes, demand immediate aid. Soldiers, food, anything. Do not make Vazumbrog another name whispered in fear and mourning. Governor Balgor Deephelm. Fucking civilians. So we're gaining some dev in Vazumbrog because of the refugees. Holy. This is the end times. Holy shit, this is fucking so cool. I mean, it's a horrific. It's actually it's horrific. But damn, it's fucking cool. Holy shit. The shattered remains of Vazumbrog stood in silence, its halls heavy with loss. Beneath the cavernous roof of the high anvil chamber, one of the few spaces left relatively unbroken, a crowd of somber dwarves gathered. At the heart of the assembly stood the newly elected General Emperor, clad in gleaming black steel ceremonial armor engraved with mourning runes. The intricate carvings spoke of resilience, but their cold brilliance seemed to echo the chill in the chamber. An empty bier held no body, only the crown of the fallen General Emperor and a tattered shard of his banner. Behind it, a slab of stone, cracked and blackened, symbolized the hold itself, carved with jagged cracks to mirror its wounds. Brock stepped forward, his voice low and rough. Today we bury what we cannot lay to rest. Our leader gave his life defending our home until his last breath. Our hold, our fortress, our lifeblood lies broken, as he does. Yet even the stone that crumbles can become a future foundation. The crowd stood motionless, breathless, shallow, the flicker of torches casting fleeting shadows on the chamber walls. We're left with stone fractured and kin lost. But Vazumbrog will rise again from the ashes, for we are forged in fire, tempered by loss and unyielding. He lowered his gaze to the cracked stone slab and bowed his head. Titanium does not break. The crowd echoed the words like a sorrowful chorus. Titanium does not break. Doesn't it? I gain a stab! Yay! We have new hunt targets. We're gonna search for the dragon? That bitch is gonna murder us! I've got like a 21 fucking stab. That one stab is doing nothing. Alright, we do have new missions. We do have new missions. Oh my gosh. We need 6 forts on roads. We need a Davakar company or their scouts equipped with Shadow Weave clothes present in Kugdir. And improve relations with Anbennar and Anvilright. Bogig Vazumbrog has 30 regiments of artillery present. We tracked down all the green dragon sightings. Holy shit, there's a lot of them. Fuck me. And I need to own all of the Middle Dwarvar. Okay. No one province in the Middle Dwarvar has devastation. Okay, good luck with that. Good fucking luck with that. Holy shit. Get rid of these fucking orcs. That was actually so fucking insane. Gotta say, I'm gonna find who wrote this shit, and I'm gonna say, holy fucking well done. That slapped ass. Like, the writing there, thoroughly enjoyable. Thoroughly enjoyable. But yeah, fuck me. That's where I'm gonna leave the stream for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sure did take a fucking turn. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow at the same time. The reason I'm doing morning streams again is because my son has just started school again. After the summer break, so he is at school and I stream while he's at school. It makes sense. Yeah, so that's gonna be the plan going forward for a while. Yeah, kind of stunned, actually stunned at this entire chain of events, because it was event after event after event of truly unhinged chaos, and so well written. I love that. I love that so much. It's crazy shit. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm gonna go. Bye bye. See you later. Toodaloo.